Welcome everyone. Hope you're enjoying this full moon. A lot of truths being revealed. So I thought to ponder on the truth about something very serious, which is the notion that we should have borders, that man owns land. This land that was provided to us by the Most High is a gift for us to live on. It's a privilege for us to habitate, to make our, lives upon, to live with our families freely and in love and in peace, to plant food, to thrive off the land. But it was never intended to be divided up and carved up into territories. That's a man-made illusion that has just been adhered to generation after generation, and it's really bogus and mind-boggling that this has continued uncontested so easily, so effortlessly. We give no pushback to the notion that this land is free for everyone to live on. Come and go as you please. Instead of welcoming people that are fleeing a place because unfortunately there is some kind of ego or greed taking over or violence, instead of welcoming them, we turn them away. We meet them with military and ICE and weaponry. That doesn't even feel right, not with a whatever footpole. It's just unjust to the core. It's unjust, and nobody can argue or dispute it. No one. Only a corrupt, greedy, power-hungry person can argue that that is just. So that's a hard truth, and we have to live with the fact that we don't contest it. We don't write about it. We don't speak up about it one-on-one in our families, in our social circles, on our social media. We don't pay attention to it at all. We just let it go uncontested, as this is the way it is. It shouldn't be that way. We have to stop that from being. It's time to welcome people who are refugees or who are looking for warmth, food, comfort, a safe haven, to offer that to them, especially if you've been blessed, like a country like the United States. You've been blessed. How dare you turn your back on the needy? So with that, let's see what the Moonology has to say. Holy Spirit, speak through the cards, please. We have clear your mind and let your fears dissolve. This is the last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. And full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. And I think this means, think about it. Clear your mind of everything that you've been brainwashed to believe about land, territory, countries, patriotism. Clear your mind of all of that that's been brainwashed to you for a reason. To control you, to continue control and manipulation. And then let your fears dissolve. Don't be fearful or don't live in fear if you join the side, so to speak, that contest this way, this outdated thinking and this unjust way of living. Don't have fears around being an activist. Let your fears dissolve. What's going to carry you is love. And not only that, knowing what is the use in living in this world if you're just going to continue the same fake way of living, inauthentic way of living, unjust way of living. You're passing that down to your children and to your grandchildren. The world will never become a better place if you don't stand for something. New moon in Taurus, know your worth. Know that you are also worth more than living in a place that prioritizes control and power and money over human lives. Your life is worth more. So is your brothers, so is your sisters, whether they're from Mexico, whether they're from Pakistan, whether they're from Australia, whether they're from Zimbabwe. It doesn't matter. We are all humans. Hey, for that matter, animals. We are all living beings, creatures that deserve to live on earth as God designed. Anyone going against that is going against God. Blatantly, unabashedly. Let's get a light worker oracle card for this. Holy Spirit, what I said. Order of Melchizedek, or Melchizedek is probably pronounced. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. You are embraced by the light when you take on this mission or this issue. You are embraced by the light. You're on the side of justice, on the side of the light, on the side of love. You're speaking up and taking up for people who don't have a voice, who are being held, detained, just for trying to live in a peaceful, comfortable existence. Don't give up. Don't give up. No matter what military you see in the streets, don't let that, that's what it's meant for. Why do you think he puts that presence out there? It's to make you feel like shrinking away, shrinking back, not wanting any trouble. That's why the show of such unnecessary brute force. It's so unnecessary. It's to scare you because they're scared. Because what if we finally stand up and really, really make a change in this world? The powerful lose their power. The greedy and the ego distorted male loses his stance. They are fighting for it like crazy to hold on because so many of us are waking up. So they're using the harshest tactics available. What came out with that is Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation, radical transformation. If not now, when? So you say, oh, that's just too, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to an existence where anybody can go anywhere and live peacefully and freely, and we share our resources with others who don't have. If not now, when? This is as good a time as ever. Crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. I think it will be the holiest experience that anybody ever felt if you allow yourself to embrace this new earth. The new earth involves everybody equal, everybody having an equal share. There is no more ego. There is no more greed. Everybody respects each other's need and right to have health care, real health care. Not that nobody wants that. No, not the same old. I mean real healthy health care. Access to real treatment, access to food, access to a safe environment. Gaia gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom, transmission, earth intelligence. It's the most intelligent thing you can do on earth, to respect Gaia and her resources and her children, to share equally, respectfully, and in love what we are all here for. Certainly not for wars, certainly not to take advantage and to abuse people, the vulnerable and the ones that don't have anything and are just seeking a better way. And then we have that came out on top, the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, not coincidence, God incidences, interconnectedness. We are all interconnected. I don't know how someone being ripped to shreds in a worn, torn area does not affect you. How does it not? Why does it have to be someone that is in your immediate family or close to you that would affect you? I don't understand that. It should still grip your heart for anybody, any innocent person that doesn't deserve to live in fear, hearing bombs go off because greedy men decided that we should have a war. Everybody should be up in arms about that. Everybody should say enough. It shouldn't be a handful of people. Each and every being on this planet should say, no way, this is not our way. That's how we get change. Gotta wake up. Ten of Swords, a long, painful ordeal. This life, these lives, the ones before me, and hopefully not the ones after. How much pain from war? How much pain because people in high positions, whether political or in the business world, corporate, whatever, decided. They make their decisions in the comfort of their rich, fancy homes that this is what's going to happen that affect millions of people. How long are we going to allow it? Queen of Pentacles. Someone rich. Someone who has everything. Well, you say we can't all be rich. We can't all have everything. Yes, we can. We all can feel abundant like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles feels abundant because her needs are met. She lives in a safe place. She's comfortable. She's certainly not in fear. She does not hear bombs breaking off in the air. She's not unsettled. She's comfortable. She's living good. Yes, we can all live like the Queen of Pentacles if we insist on it. Ten of Cups. Happy family, happy community, happy everybody, even the little pets in the background, the kids, everybody's happy in this card. And that's the way that it can be. Again, if we see it as the only way, stop thinking that the only way is what you've been fed generation after generation. What they show you has to be the way. Insist on your way. How about that? Last, let me get an angel card. Angel message. Mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Your ancestors, they wish that they did have the opportunity to push back, to fight back, to finally wisen up and stand up for what they believe in. Maybe they're nudging you to do so. I know mine are nudging me to do so. Throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Not only the ancestors, but the angels are on your side as well. And they want you to speak up. They want you to make use of your throat chakra for good, instead of using it to gossip about friends or gossip about people or what's on the news or celebrities, or instead of singing about things that have no consequential, real, effect on life. Just nonsense is what everybody really sings about now and talks about. Even on the news, it's all nonsense. What is real doesn't get any attention at all. So let's draw attention to it ourselves. Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. I'm so glad this came up as a reminder. I often talk about the distorted masculine, because indeed, much of the world and much throughout history, the world has been a worse place because of the distorted masculine, because greed and ego rule, and they take all the power. However, I have worked with women with distorted masculine energies that I never want to work with again. And they don't have any nurturing qualities. They don't think about anyone other than themselves and how they can climb up the ladder. So whether you're male or female doesn't matter. As long as you have a heart and you are nurturing and you care about others, that's what matters. And we need to embody the divine feminine, whether you are male or female. The divine feminine is a nurturing, caring spirit. And that is what the new earth is going to be led by. One more. Thank you. Emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. Most of us that feel this way are the most sensitive of us in this world. And we're told, oh, you're too sensitive, or you're too altruistic. The world be, as if you're not grown up enough. No, we are grown up. We know what life is about. It's the others with blindfolds on or too afraid to speak up that don't know what life is about, or they're not paying attention. They're just going to live this life, I don't know, in a nonsensical way. Don't let that be you. Care enough. Let yourself be sensitive to the issues. Let yourself care, but don't get depressed about it. Don't watch the news and then get overwhelmed like I can't do anything. Let that inspire you, spark you to speak up even more. Don't ever, ever apologize for caring. I certainly don't. I never will. And with that, I hope this full moon in Sagittarius fires you up to go out and tell the truth and speak it like it is, not how they tell you it has to be. And with that, I will see you next time.